This is the ultrasonic distance measuring device. We have a LCD screen in which the distance will be shown, and I have set a scale over here so that we can verify the distance. And the obstacle is over here, which is at around 2.5 inches, so we should measure around 26 inches or so, because the accuracy of this sensor is about 1.5 plus or minus 1 inch. So we'll start up, and we'll get a confirmation with the 2 beeps on this from this speaker, which will signify that the voice part of the circuit is working properly, and on the LCD screen will be shown the distance in inches. So let's start. That's the 2 beeps. I'll take a couple of seconds to boot up. It's initializing now, and we have, as we said, 25 inches, and the obstacle is right over there. So the ultrasonic beam is being transmitted, and reflected back, and the same wave is reflected back, and the travel time is calculated and divided by 2. That is how we get the distance. So I have set the breakup points at 24 inches, 18 inches, 12 inches and 16 inches. So when the obstacle is crosses 24 inches, the speaker will say that the distance is less than 24 inches. Then when it crosses 18, when the distance is less than 18 or less than 18, the voice output will say the distance is less than 18 inches, and so on and so forth for the 12 and 6 inches as well. So right now I'm moving.
Less than 24 inches.
So it said it's less than 24 inches. Now I'm still moving it closer. So when I have the 18-inch mark, we will see the speaker will say it's less than 18 inches. Right now it's 18 and 19. So we'll come a little closer. So we have 17 inches, and it just said it's less than 18 inches. And I have brought the book over here, and it is at 11 inches, and we have 30 over here, and it's still coming closer.
Less than 12 inches.
So it crossed 12-inch mark, and so it said it is less than 12 inches. Alright, sorry about that. And again it will say at the 6-inch mark. So we should have the 6-inch at about 22 inches from here. Let's see which is correct. So
Less than 6 inches.
So I just said it's less than 6 inches, and we are at 23 inch, so it's around 7 inch. So as I said before, it has a accuracy of plus or minus 1 inch. So that is the proof of concept. Now I'll turn this thing off, and I'll explain the insides, what are they, and how we can record the new messages. So let me just turn it off first. Alright, so it's off. I will look at that's off inside. Alright, so we have this LCD screen wired up. This is our main controller board, and underneath this there is another layer of circuitry which takes care of the voice recording and playback. So what we have over here is 4 buttons and 1 slide switch, which is a record switch, and I have provided a 3.5mm jack, which is a mono jack. So what we do is we record the sound on a phone or any device which can output that audio. Then after recording that, we plug this inside the phone in the 3.5mm jack, and we slide this record switch over here, so it is now in recording mode. And this is the first message. This is where you should record the less than 6 inches message. This is for 12 inches, 18 inches and 24 inches. The distances are pre-programmed in this microcontroller, so if you need to change those distances, we need to upload this IC with another program which will have those different settings. So how we go about is, now it is in recording mode. As soon as we press this, the speaker will beep once, and as soon as it beeps once, you have to play the message on the phone. So whatever input is on this pin will go and record inside the IC, and you have to keep this button pressed all the way through. As soon as you release the button, you will hear 2 beeps from the speaker, signifying that the recording is over. So if you want to listen to the recording again, you switch back the switch to non-record, to playback mode, and you press this button again, so it will repeat the message whatever was just recorded. The same procedure goes for all three. You put in record, press the button, play it on the phone, release the button when the message is over, and to listen back, switch to playback mode, press the button, and we can play the message again. Even when we are recording, the sensor is still active, it is still measuring the distance, so it is recommended that you put some obstacle in front of it, so that it doesn't keep on playing messages or such. You can just put any object in front of it, and make sure that the distance is not varying, because it can interfere with the playback, because as soon as the distances are there changes, as the distances change, the microcontroller will try to play the message, will send the signal to the voice IC to play back the message. So we don't want that. So it's just better idea to keep any object in front of it, and we can record it like that. Another thing is, this spot is the contrast. To set the contrast of the LCD, we can change this spot with a screwdriver, and we can change the contrast. This pot right over here is the volume control. Right now it is at full volume, and it can change to set a desired volume whenever it's needed. This is the reset button for the microcontroller, and well, that's all about it, I think. Thank you for watching.